Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to the Black Hearted Oracle. Now, before we get started, I'd like to pay homage and reverence to Mother Sustainer, Father Creator, and of course, my beautiful ancestors. Now, this is your mid-January Where Do We Stand spread, and this is dealing with love and romance. And it's a two-part video series. The first part is dealing with you. The second part is dealing with your partner's perspective or your person of interest perspective. Now, okay. What you see here is the heart of the matter between you and your partner. And you have 16 invisible. You have adjustments are required, third quarter moon. You have experiments, manipulation of nature, forcing change, cruelty in the pursuit of knowledge, and arrogance. You have recovery, and you have 28 man. Now this card speaks of being invisible or feeling as though you are invisible to your person. Feeling like they're not validating you, they don't really see you. Like, you guys aren't bonded on more of a spiritual level. So whatever is going on, it's more probably of a physical manner, but not on a spiritual level, because you're not feeling seen, or your partner is not feeling seen, because this is mutual energies for the both of you. And also it talks about being in a situation where it is better to not be seen so that you can maneuver better. And being that adjustments are required, it would be better to be more invisible within this circumstance in order from January 15th through February 15th is the time spread that I'm asking about. So it's telling you that, again, regarding this situation, it is better for you to remain invisible, because there's a lot of manipulation going on of the natural natures of each other. And, these experiments that you guys are doing, whether it's your partner or yourself, adjustments are still required, because it's going to lead to needing to recover. And the man, he sits here in his chair waiting on his lover. And what he's paying attention to is the recovery, the experiments, the adjustments required, and feeling invisible. Now that's the heart of the matter. Let's get into your spread. The first question is, how are you represented within this time frame? And you had a lot to speak about. So you had all tied up, number 23. You had prosperity lies ahead, the new moon in Taurus. You had time out, awareness, contemplation, solitude, and time alone. You have creation in reverse, and the storks, number 17. So Scorpio, how you're represented is that you're very much all tied up. Like, you're bound to seeking this prosperity, because if you're looking at her, it's like her peripheral vision is the prosperity lies ahead. So even though you're overburdened and seem to be very stuck in the situation that you're in, your main thing about you is that you're seeking prosperity, and you need time out to contemplate this creation that you haven't put into effect yet. Because these storks or storks, they're very loyal. They return to the same spot every spring, and spring is about the creation. It's about the abundance coming into life. So right now you're at a point where you're not creating, and you're at a point of contemplation, and it's gotten you all tied up because you're trying to figure out how to juggle whatever is going on in your life in order to get you a point of creation. This also is for how you're represented, okay? Oh no, sorry. This is all back. Reverse. These all came out upright. Okay, you have 49 Angel of Love. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. You have fertility, potential power, creative energy, intuition, and initiation energy. And you have facade. And lastly, you have the man 28. So Scorpio, it's like this card speaks of nurturing self. You know, of the greatest love being the love of self. Right? And this is initiation energy. It's the powerful creation energy. And remember that you had creation in reverse. So this is telling you about the potential that you have, right? But there's a facade here because to me, he's the lustful one. You know, the other man, sorry, the other man, he's the one who's more considerate and more compassionate and in love, but this one is more about lust. And there's a facade here with this person. But the potential is here for you to create, but you have to know that you're safe and your loved ones are safe. And if you're pregnant, then also you're also safe. Next we have cornucopia in reverse. Oh, wait a minute. No, sorry, not reversed. Oh. Look at that case. Okay. Cornucopia. You have hold your vision, fixed moon, freedom, independence, and self-determination. You have homeland. And you have sacrifice. I want to make sure you can see all these cards. Okay. Then you have expansion. And you have mask in reverse. You have cornucopia, and this speaks of all the beautiful blessings coming into you. The abundance, the nurturing, just the floodgates of blessings being opened up to you, right? And it says your emotions are running high with the super moon here. And a fixed moon is to hold your vision. So the super moon is one of the biggest moons of the year, right? It's the closest to the earth. So you have to keep your vision in close view. Keep it in just in front of your third eye constantly, right? Because you need to be self-determining and go on this journey and make the necessary sacrifices for expansion, and don't wear the mask. No longer wearing a mask, because you have to keep a bold vision in order to reach your cornucopia. So it seems like even though you are concerned about love, you're more so focused on your stability. Now, this is how your partner sees you. And this is the world. The confident, new moon in Leo, confidence is key to your success. A time to give rather than to take. Oh no, sorry, this is how you see your partner. My bad, sorry. The other one is how you see yourself. Okay? So you see your partner as the world. You see them as confidence is key to their success. It's a time to give rather than to take. Caution, secrecy, the magic of the Helen Druid, dissipating, and the mountain, right? So it seems as though you are seeing them as someone who is seeking new experiences. And they are super confident within them seeking these new experiences. And you're feeling like it's time for them to give rather than take, because maybe they've been taking too much, been keeping a life of secrecy. And you're beginning to think that the dream of you and them being together is dissipating because there's so many obstacles for you to surmount to be with this person. Next question is how you see the relationship. And this is Angel of Strength. Your full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. The return of Aphrodite. The birth of a goddess. Guidance, goddess energy. Treating as sacred. Isolation. And the wishing well. Now, what this is saying for you is saying that a lot is going on in your mind about how you're seeing this person and this relationship. Because it's not, sorry, I'm kind of new to these cards, so I just want to read what the Angel of Strength is. Personal power and inner strength. It says, this amazing angel brings the news that this is a time of increased power. Okay, reverse. This card reverse indicates that you are not perceiving the truth of your own power. Perhaps you're even seeing yourself as weak and ineffectual. The situation you find yourself in may seem overwhelming, but you absolutely do have the strength to see it through to a successful outcome. So exactly, Scorpio, how you're seeing this relationship is that it's a burden. It's something that takes too much energy from you, and there's no practical plan in moving this relationship forward. But what is going to happen is that you're going to have to stand in your goddess energy and move in a little bit of isolation, because it seems like you're just steady staying at the wishing well. And all you're seeing in this wishing well is your true reflection. So the more that you stare in there wishing for a more confident, more stable relationship with this person, you're just going deeper and deeper and finding yourself while you're waiting in this isolation. This is what you're expecting, and this is the first chakra Archangel Michael. And this is the awareness you need. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. It says the mirror, knowing thyself, self-examination, seeing who you truly are, prayer, and cross. Right? So, being that this is the sacral chakra, this is dealing with a lot of lust. Right? This is the initiation energies. This is the, where, you know, like the lust comes from. Stability and security. It says, Michael holds a beautiful globe of red energy at his first chakra, which is located at the base of the spine. This is the place where your senses of stability and security are stored. When this card is upright, it reveals that your energy is flowing freely regarding these issues, even if you've had problems with feeling secure in the past. These challenges are beginning to be resolved at this time. Archangel Michael is with you, bringing you strength and personal stability. You are capable of taking action and moving forward on your path. So allow yourself to feel increased faith in your own power and security now and always. So exactly, Scorpio, it's like you're coming to a time where you're expecting to be able to stand in your own power. And you know that you're going to receive the necessary answers, because there's a duality here that has had you waffling back and forth between the two twins of the Gemini. You know, the should I stay, should I go, should I put in more effort, should I leave? You know, but what this is doing for you is giving you a mirror to truly be able to see yourself. And with increased faith and prayer, you're going to be able to overcome these obstacles that you're facing within this relationship. Because the cross is the burdens and the stress that we bear. You know, but this is the prayer to move away from a bleak time in your life to a more abundant and fulfilling. Because remember that you had cornucopia here waiting for you, you know, and you had the angel of love here, which is self-love. So it's telling you that right now you're going to be stepping into your own power. You're expecting to step into your own power and get rid of these burdens, and you're going to Make sure that you're seeing yourself exactly as who you are and keep your faith strong. Lastly, this is the outcome. Well, then we have closing guidance. We have yin and yang, 22. We have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. We have the unknown, too much is hidden from you. We have rejection in reverse. And we have the microscope and the fox. Whew. So Scorpio, you're at a point with this person that you're realizing that they are not the yin to your yang. That there's no balance within this relationship. And that it's time to bring these things to a close. And regardless if you're not choosing to leave the relationship, what you're going to bring to a close is the imbalance in your relationship. You know? But to me, this is more about actually you leaving a relationship. Because it says the unseen, there's too much hidden from you. There's so many things that you don't know. And you're constantly tired of being rejected. So what you're going to do is take a closer look on this cunning and sneaky person that you have been dealing with. You're going to put them under a microscope so that you can make a proper decision, and these answers that you need, they're coming, right? And then you're going to truly be able to see who you truly are within this situation that you're dealing with. Okay, closing guidance, the first one from the power deck is 41 vision. And it says, at times you will have less vision and because of that dimness, you will become unbalanced in your seeing. You will see everything, every stone, every machine, every tree as being dead rather than alive. As your vision grows, sit still within the city. Begin to see that the stones and the plants and the machines are alive. Even the dead trees have passed through the gateway in the west, where spirits carry the dreaming shield or the configurations of the experiences of your life. Begin to see the life within every object. Begin to see the sacredness in all things, in their energy, their colors, their luminous forms, their shadow beings. Then you will become strong. See power all around you. It is you. When you do, you will have true vision. The next card is 23, Intuition. It says, from the left side of your body comes your female energy, whether you are man or a woman. Within this femaleness, this feminine consciousness lives your intuition. Intuition is the intelligence of your body-mind. Feel what is true with your body-mind rather than knowing what is true with your mind. Intuition does not have the clouds of accumulated knowledge to distort your vision. Intuition simply sees what is truth. With intuition, you can feel the source of your being without reasoning it away, without reasoning it away and being filled with doubt. Doubt destroys your intuition. Your power always lies in the balance between mind and intuition. So again, as this card is telling you about your yin yang for your own personal self of being out of balance and you having to take a closer look at the people around you. But you have to feel what you know is true, Scorpio. I mean, it's been long enough. I don't know how new or old your relationship is, but for as long as I've been reading for Scorpio, there's been, even when there's happy times, there's been a tinge of a sneakiness of an underhanded person that you're dealing with. And it's time. It's time for you to trust what you know in your heart and soul to be true. Okay, Scorpio, thank you so much for coming to the Black Hearted Oracle. I pray that you find your higher self in the quiet places, and may Ma'at hold you in her loving grace. Ashe. And before we go, Your partner's perspective or your person of interest perspective will be video number 2. Thank you.